Hey guys, it's me, Blair Hastings, and you're watching Underground. Today we have a really special guest. Her name is Justene Alpert. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you, and she's actually filming here in Arkansas, which is kind of cool, you know, making your way from LA to here.
Yes.
But I invited her on the show because she wants to talk about her book. Tell me a little bit about that.
It is a children's book. It's called the Finley Diaries.
And
it's not just about a random dog. It's about my dog, Finley.
Yeah, that's so
I
cute.
adopted him in LA from South Central LA.
So cute.
Yeah, so I got him from the pound, and it was just really an amazing experience. I got him when he was 3, and so we just celebrated his 12th birthday yesterday. So it's just been kind of cool to reflect and be like, wow, Finley and I have been on so many adventures, and he's taught me so many things, like just going to the pound and seeing all the different types of dogs there are. Like, it's not just what you think of, like with the pit bull, like Chihuahuas. Like, there's so many dogs, big, small, scruffy like mine, beautiful German Shepherds. It's just every dog needs a home, and cats and whatever. I'm a huge animal activist. I could go on.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
I love that. How did you become kind of like an animal activist? Did you just always have a passion for animals?
I've always loved animals growing up. When I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a veterinarian. And then I would learn about like the harder things you'd have to do as a doctor. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. But yeah, I just always, my mom has been an animal person too. And it's just kind of a thing, like, I feel like we need to have a voice for the voiceless, and that can go abroad with so many different types of people or animals, but for me, I just really gravitate to animals.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're on this world, and it's really just up to us to take care of them.
So good too for mental health, I think, for people that really do need kind of like the rescue dogs and like people that can bring their animals out to wherever they're at. That's important too.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of like medicine in adopting, because it's like with our mental health, the things that like I can get out of a rut with is if I take care of somebody, or if I if I give back to somebody. Like, that's how I kind of get out of my personal rut. And so it's like for the people who are going through mental health issues, or even like during the pandemic, to put like yourself to the side and put your heart towards something else that is in so much need of love and being taken care of. I think that is like the most rewarding way to kind of benefit from that on both sides.
Right, that's amazing. So tell me about, like, what is your favorite adventure with Finley? Is there something cool that you guys have had before?
Yeah, I mean, so with the book, like, I've always loved like the Bernstein Bears or Curious George or Amelia Bedelia. Like, I've loved them. And what I love about children's books, the one that I grew up with, is like there was always like a hidden moral or value or like lesson, but it was like a secret thing. It wasn't like screaming it in your face. And so that's something I really wanted to incorporate with Finley. That I wanted to like kind of teach like the morals and values of this one, adopted, that you are enough the way you are, and you do deserve love after all. Like, you may be scruffy, like you can compare yourself. I mean, we all compare ourselves to everybody. I'm so guilty of it. But like at the end of the day, like you look in the mirror and you're like, hey, like I'm enough as I am. And for Tara, that's my middle name, that's the girl in the book that adopts Finley. It's making like an awareness of like, hey, this person or this animal needs love. Like, I want to like give that to that person or animal, like give that gift. So that's kind of like the lesson with this, and that whole adventure is just like kind of the beginning of our story. But my favorite adventure so far is Finley's deathly afraid of the water. Like, so afraid of the water. But the only thing I wanted was like a semi-big dog. So he's 30 pounds, so he could like handle a hike. But I would take him paddleboarding with me. And I had like his life vest, and like just putting him on the board for the first time. He was a little rocky, but now, oh my God, he loves it. He sits at my feet and just like, he loves the wind as well. So he just does this on the ocean, and it's like the most rewarding thing to see something that was so terrified of the water, and now he's so relaxed. So like that'll be another book as well, like overcoming your fears and all that stuff.
That is so cool, and it is kind of like one of those things where, you know, children's minds are they're developing and all of that. And little things like this, like they love dogs, they love little stories and all of that. And I hope that your book goes off of the rails, and then people are just getting it, because it seems a really cute story. And are you going to be writing any more of those?
Yes, so it'll be a series. So there'll just be the Finley Diaries, and then the adopted will change with each like different kind of subject of the story.
Yeah.
So there's definitely the next one I think is going to be more about like the ocean and everything, because that is kind of our like, that was our moment as like owner and pet, where we're on the board together. It's just us.
Aww.
And there was just like a sense of trust where I just felt like his fur at my feet and he was calm.
Yeah.
And then just being on the water and like doing my own like physical activity, it was just like a really serene moment when we're on the board together. So,
That's so
it'll be
cute.
that. And then, you know, Finley gets a dad because I got married this year, and then
Nice.
you know it'll be like different things, and
That's so cute. I
yeah,
love
and I
that.
promise I'll be incorporating lessons because I think it's so valuable for children to learn quality life lessons,
Right.
like involving morals and values. I think it's like the perfect foundation for any book.
That's awesome. Well, where can we find this? The Finley Diaries.
Yes, well, our Instagram is the Finley Diaries _official, or you can just go to www.thefinleydiaries.com and you can order your own book and I'll have it shipped to you. And I do have to say, Finley has his own like personalized autograph stamp. So when you get the book, that paw is actually his paw. Yes,
Aw,
I
that's
went
so
the extra
cute.
mile for that.
Well, I'm definitely going to get my copy today, and then I'm hoping that we can have more of these books out there. But if you guys get a chance, go check out Justine and the Finley Diaries on social media. We have the link right down below. And make sure that you check out the next segment after we try out some alchemy macaroons.
Yum.